already started.
Oh, hi.
Stream starts at 10 o'clock, not 10:03.
I know, I told you it's going to be a couple minutes.
Yeah, I really wish you would pull and do something with those dollars. Their parts are everywhere. It's not my stuff.
I can't do anything about it now.
I know. Okay, everybody. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
How are
Sorry.
you?
My fault. Running a little late.
Yeah, 10 o'clock is just a suggestion time for some people, apparently.
I told you I was going to be a couple minutes.
But we're here now.
I'm not going to go into detail. I was having some tummy issues.
Okay.
Thank you.
So welcome. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Ben's
Hi.
Brick Designs. I'm Ben. This is Beth.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Hello, Jake. Hello, Bev. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Missy. Hello, Johnny. Thank you all for being here on Sunday morning. Appreciate you coming by.
Good morning. I'm just going to...
Make sure everybody can see and hear everything okay. Let us know in the chat. I was 2 minutes in and I haven't even really done anything other than the splash screen, and the software went, we're not getting enough data for YouTube. So expect that to happen again at
Hurrah.
some point. So Johnny's at Brick Fair, Virginia, just checking in. Thanks for being here.
Isn't there Dicey Lego Masters folks are there?
Oh, I'm sure they're going to be at most of the conventions.
Yeah,
like that's what they do now is travel.
I saw some posts
for the conventions. So today we're going to be working on, or Beth's going to be building the Wicked Elphaba and Glinda set, the buildable figures. She wanted the big poster thing, but that doesn't come out till September, so we'll get that later. And I'm just going to be working in the background, taking apart sets. So she's got the whole table over here.
Oh, no pressure.
Well, I mean, this is why people have been tuning in. So here's the thing. Are you going to keep this for a long time?
Yes.
Are you going to want to get rid of it at any point, you think?
Why so many questions?
Well, it depends how you open the box. We can keep the box a little nice.
Probably need to keep the box a little nice. So what's the best way to open this?
So I usually try to open, the box will open, there's a hinge right here, and the box will open around it like this. So if you just take a knife, and this is going to screw up the box a little bit, but you can do this if you want. You can kind of get under this and open it this way. That way, if you want, the box is still kind of intact. You can just glue the box. Some people like having the box, so we'll keep this. And then if you decide later you don't care, we can just throw the box away. So there are pull tabs on this one instead of tape. Oh, I think I damaged it already. Sometimes it's a little harder than it looks. I'm going to do this over here. So what's up, everybody? What y'all building today? What's going on in the Lego world for you today? See and hear everything? Good, good, good. Anybody seen any good movies lately? Watching any good TV shows? What you have for breakfast? Taking a page out of Johnny's book.
Getting the real questions here.
This is giving me a real hard time here.
This is going to be a super cute set. I'm super excited.
So now,
about this.
if you want, you can close. And this will act, if you want to build on your lap, this will act as like a park slate.
Oh, neat.
So you can do whatever you want now.
Okay, well I will. I do what I want.
Yep. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it. That's an awesome piece.
Yeah, and there's stickers.
Cool. That's a big sticker. Well, that's not a sticker.
What is it?
It's a punch out. It just kind of, it's a single piece.
Oh. Does it stick on?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Okay, so that's gonna go there.
Woke up 30 minutes ago, haven't eaten yet. Sweet. Yeah, why do I keep getting these alerts that everything's going wrong?
Yikes.
Unstable network.
Now it says YouTube stream.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So yeah, we may be dropping frames or something. I don't know why. I feel like I need a better internet service, but
Do we have
a pretty good
for that
one.
though? Yeah.
So
Woke up 30 minutes ago, haven't eaten yet. Yeah. We woke up about 2 hours ago, but I have not done much today.
I am very phlegmy.
Yeah, it's been kind of a phlegmy morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so question. How come these are in a different bag than these if it goes with...
You can keep all these together. These are larger parts. Those are smaller parts. And then while you're building, you can tell sometimes, like, oh, that's a big part. It'll come from the big pile. It's a little part. It'll come from the little pile.
Okay.
So, but you can mash them all up however you want. I'm not the one building today.
Yeah, but you're the expert.
That doesn't mean anything.
You're the expert builder. These go in the box, right?
They go wherever you want them to go. I usually put them in the box, but then I dump them back here. Give them to me.
Okay. So, how many of these brick separators do you think you have? Oh, right there. Bev says, working on steampunk beer brewery. Cool. That's pretty cool. Goodness.
And this is after I gave away a couple bags of Brick Rodeo.
Is the steampunk beer brewery something you guys are doing for the lug?
Yep.
That's cool. That is cool.
Speaking of, Rowan and I went to a meet the players thing at Q2 Stadium yesterday. Mm-hmm. For those who are not in Texas, it was the Austin FC soccer team. And the first line we got in, because it's a place where you could go get your picture taken or get signatures, right? And they have like 5 or 6 different stations, and you stand in line for one, go to the other one, stand in line for that one. So we stood in line for a few, and I think I got about 8 signatures on a jersey. I brought a jersey. And then another one was just a photo opportunity. So we were there specifically also because the ladies had made a patch of one of the players, and they were like, could you give this to that player and ask if we can do more of these on our website, and then any sales will go to whatever charity that you would like. So we gave him the patch. He said it was beautiful. He loved it, and he was very sweet. He's like, do I need to sign something or something? And we're like, no, that's kind of what we were worrying about. Do we need to sign anything to be able to do this? He goes, you have my full permission. So we're like, sweet. And the ladies so we texted them, and they put it up on their site like a minute later, so it was already up. But he was very nice. Everybody was very nice.
Not the frame, sorry.
And
Scooch, little end.
let me just get a scooch.
Scooch, little end. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, we keep getting these alerts. I'm gonna look that up on my phone.
You stopped mid-story though, because I was scooching. That was my bad.
I was going somewhere with the story, and now I can't remember what it was.
He put it up on his website.
No, had something about me and Rowan being there yesterday. Oh, so in the first line we're at to get Brad Stuver's signature. He's the MLS All-Star, one of the All-Star goalies, right? He's a fantastic goalie. He's been with the team forever. And while we're waiting in line, there's a family in front of us. It's like a mom and a dad and a son. I think there was just one kid. And the kid had a shopping bag full of little bitty, those chickens you squeeze and they go, right? And he had little bitty ones and they just kind of honk. They're like, and they were just giving them out. They were going to give them to the players, but they liked our vests a lot. We wore our vests. So Rowan got one, put it in their breast pocket and walked around with that. It was really sweet. The dad works at Austin Beer Works. This is why I thought it.
I was like, where's this going?
This guy, the dad works at Austin Beer Works, and he was the guy who came up with the beer that it was the Fighting Pollo Pilsner, I think. And so he and I got to talking. I'm like, oh, cool. We're going to be at the Sprinkle campus in September. He's like, oh, when? I told him. He's like, yeah, I'm totally going to be there. I was like, the people you meet in line, it was just crazy. So that'll be fun. Hopefully he'll show up. He's got a family and a kid and everything, so there'll be some people there.
How do you feel about these stickers?
Well, here's what I would do with stickers. Let me show you one, and then you can do it that way if you want.
Okay.
So with stickers,
Do you want to look at the way it's supposed to be put on?
sure. Looks like the most pink goes up at the top. So what I usually do is try to hold on to it and put it on here. That way you've got a little more control.
Actually,
Goes like that.
okay, but I think, wait. Nope, you're right. You're right. So I didn't even watch what you did. I was like, so you just kind of like.
I just put it on the end of the brick separator. That way you're not holding it between your fingers, and there's a little more room to like get it closer.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, that was fun. Then the rest of the time it was kind of in the heat and not super fun, but it was still pretty cool. Being in all that heat. Oh, look what I have too. This can go in your castle.
Oh, nice.
It's not green, but
yeah, but it's it is a bike.
I'll leave this out.
I'm trying not to sing anything from Wicked
Why?
because I don't want your. I thought that there could be copyright things even just from singing.
I don't know.
I don't want to try it out.
I think it has to be less than 30 seconds. Too.
Yeah.
So.
Also, my singing voice isn't that fantastic, so nobody needs to hear that at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Hey.
Steampunk Beer Brewery. So for the beer brewery, you're going to build a steampunk brewery. That will be amazing.
That's going to be really cool.
I'm trying to decide if I want to expand mine a little bit before next year, because I know a lot of people aren't going to have theirs next year for Brick Rodeo, but I might try to. It may need more plates, so I'll have to figure out how to do more of the. It's not really Mills plate; it's just adjusted plates.
What's this piece called?
That would be for Bricklink. It's a 2x2 round tile with a hole in it.
What about this thing?
That's a 2x2 modified plate with 8 bars or something like that.
So these are like kind of like, are these like ones you wouldn't get a lot?
What do you mean?
These pieces?
Maybe in those colors.
Uh-oh.
But I've got a lot of the, like those octagon bar pieces. I've got a lot of those.
Mm-hmm. Aha. So Ben, what are you going to be doing today on this lovely Saturday?
I'm probably going to do a load of laundry, fun, and maybe play a little bit of a video game. I'm not going to get my nails done.
I was going to say, you can come get your nails done with me.
Nope.
Dudes need pedicures too.
I'm sure they do, I just don't want one. I decided my community garden needed to be more exciting, so beer garden brewery it is.
Love it.
Perfect. Do love me a beer garden. You're making a mermaid island cove. Oh, you're
Ooh.
updating. That's a great idea.
Oh, I'm featuring, you can't see it, but I'm wearing a Will Heron. Are you wearing a Will Heron too?
Yep.
I've got my alligator.
Well, this is a Will Heron, but it's a... I don't know if it's a Will Heron. I think it is. I mean, it's that soft shirt, so I think it...
Yeah.
100% is. Yeah, Mermaid Island Cove sounds perfect. You gonna do some rock work for it? Because that's a fun learning experience. When I redid my windmill lighthouse, I had to move some of the rock work and was not happy about it because it doesn't look as good. But
2x2 plates.
Ruh-roh.
I feel like in any nook and cranny in our house, there could be just like a pile of Lego living.
No, I try not to do that. But under these shelves over here, definitely. Because there's been times when stuff spills out. I mean, like you saw that this morning.
Yeah.
Just spills, and I'm like, well, I don't have the wherewithal to move this giant shelf yet. So
Yeah.
whenever we move, it's all going to be back there.
If we ever move.
I hope we never move.
I hope that the landlord just decides to sell us this place, if he ever decides to sell.
Ooh, trans brown for the rock work. Nice. Those little trans brown
I think
cheese
it says
wedges.
tans/brown.
Oh, tans browns. I was like, I didn't think there were trans browns. Read that wrong. Tans and browns for the rock work. Cool.
It's a good thing I'm here to proofread.
Right? I need you to proofread the book I'm writing. That'll be fun. I can't wait to see that. You guys gonna have those ready for Bricks and Brews in September? Still no word about Ludbook. I'm getting a little frustrated with it, but I know that some people are just now getting theirs too. But the opening to apply for next year is going to be in a couple months. Right as we get the invoice for the current one. That's not going to be any fun. People are going to feel so burned out by the whole thing. Ooh, here's some cool colored pieces. Some windows in the sand blue. Where'd you those?
I noticed that there's 2 of these this time.
Two of what?
2, well, just one of these things where it's like ×2, and I don't like build one, and then I'm like, wait.
Yeah, it should say it at the beginning too.
Yep, it does. The island, no, maybe part of it will be ready.
Cool.
It will. I've been working daily. I might, when I'm studying this afternoon, I may have to take another Lego break and work on my turtle. Can I show my turtle?
I showed your turtle.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I'm oddly proud of that turtle. I don't know why. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like, hey, this was in my brain and I made it happen. Because I'm amazed with you guys that like create your own stuff. Because I don't understand how you can just like picture something and then put stuff together and make it happen. It's the same way I feel about like drawing. Like my brain just doesn't work that way. Like I couldn't like picture something in my head and draw it on paper.
That takes practice and a little bit of discipline.
Do you think there's any natural
Oh, yeah.
ability to it though?
I think there's, if you have a good spatial awareness, I feel like the natural talent comes from the link between your hand and your hand and your brain, or your brain and your eye, where like you know what to correct, you know that what you draw or what you paint or what you build isn't exactly what you have in your head, and to be able to correct that or be willing to correct it and not just like this is fine and then just blindly go forward with it.
What about with building Lego? Do you think there's some sort of like natural ability, or can it be taught? or a combination of the two?
I think it depends a little bit on what you're building.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's always been two approaches to building Lego: the artistic approach and the engineering approach.
Mm-hmm.
I am an artistic approach person.
Mm-hmm.
I try to build it so it looks good, not necessarily so it functions well or holds together well.
Mm-hmm.
So while some people are like, I built this giant thing, I know exactly how to take it apart, I know how it's structurally built on the inside. I'm like, I just need to make it look a certain way and then figure out the structure part later.
Mm-hmm.
Which does make it fall apart a little easier. A lot of stuff I build is pretty fragile.
Ruh-roh. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, does that affect? I'm trying to pick it up with my toes. That's not gonna help. Make sure I'm out of camera before I bend over.
You're so worried about that.
Well, no one wants to see. Again, no one wants to see my bum this early in the morning.
Hi, I'm nobody.
Well, you're my husband. You're different. But yeah, but I look at it like, that's why, like, I want to start, like, kind of creating my own stuff because I'm really impressed by the way that you guys all do it. So fun story. I don't remember if I mentioned this last time I was on, but I talked to Anne from Lego Masters. I ran into her in the bathroom at Brick Rodeo, and I was telling her that, like, you know, I'm not really a Lego person. My husband is, but I've enjoyed watching them on Lego Masters, yada, yada, yada. And, like, I had said that we had joked around about me going on with you and me just kind of standing around and, like, getting all the bricks and stuff. I'd be like, do you swear on this podcast?
You can.
I'd be your brick bitch.
Yeah.
Is that appropriate to say? That's probably not appropriate.
Probably
I
not
apologize.
appropriate.
I apologize. But I would be the ones grabbing the bricks. I'm sorry if I have ruined the integrity of this stream.
The stream has no integrity.
No, but I would, and she was, like, very encouraging and, like, you know, she's like, she was just like, she showed me a picture of, like, a duck that she made, and it was the first thing that she made, like, on her own, and she's like, it doesn't look great, but it was a lot of fun, and I just had this image in my head, and so it kind of inspired me to, like, actually start trying to build stuff.
That's cool.
So I started with a turtle and a rainbow because, I mean, why not? I actually really enjoy both turtles and rainbows.
I forgot to tell you, Justin, when we went to lunch,
Mm-hmm.
Justin, Will, and I went to lunch.
Uh-huh.
Justin said that he remembers seeing you post that rainbow on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if he commented on it, but he's like, I remember some of my first builds, and one of them was a rainbow.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
And he's like, and don't worry about it being bad. Mine looked just like yours, pretty much.
Yeah, it's not that it was bad. It was just so simple.
Yeah.
Like, it was a simple one, but I appreciate that. Well, I love Justin. I wish we could hang around with him and Philip more.
I'm sure we can. We just have to text him and say, hey, what are you doing?
So, but yeah, but I mean, I want to try to start, I would like to kind of, like, enhance my turtle. It's a word I never thought or a sentence I never thought I would say.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a hormone injection of some kind. Yes.
Okay, times 2. Sorry, I was like, it looks like I'm supposed to be 2 of these because they're hands, but I don't see the times 2, but I was missing the times 2.
Oh, man.
So does it make you happy that I'm, like, taking an interest in Lego, or is it like, hey, this is my thing?
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop
Mm-hmm.
and be like, for those who don't know Beth, she has about a 3-month attention span on new
I
things.
do. Except for my career.
No, your career
Very
is, I think, a
career
little bit.
focused.
But it's, I want to play an instrument. I want to do some civic stuff. I want to officially convert to Judaism.
This civic stuff. And I did. So here's the thing. My mom's Jewish. I didn't technically have to convert.
Yeah.
I'm Jewish by birth.
Was she still a Jew? Was she still Jewish when you were born?
In her heart.
Her heart.
Well, no, because my mom grew up in Connecticut and then moved to Kentucky to be a Vista worker and then didn't plan on staying there and then met my dad. She converted to Methodism because she lived in a community where there were no Jewish people, and like that was like her social life basically. But she was still I think Jewish in her heart. So, but also I think that my thing too is like I think if I believe in the tenets of Judaism,
these are gonna be so hard to get out of there. There's little tiles in there.
I would love to make a 3D sea turtle. Hey, Bev, if you want to like collaborate and like help me with that, that would be amazing. Because I do love me some sea turtles.
Can I borrow a piece? I'll give it right back.
I was gonna say, are you gonna give it back? But civic duties, I'm pretty civic minded.
You are, but I think you are like you want to go on protests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's your civic nature.
Yeah, I did look into running for city council, but it would have been very expensive. That's why I didn't, because apparently in order to campaign, it costs a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't.
That's why people spend most of their time campaigning.
Did you know that Beth grew up in Connecticut?
I did not.
Where in Connecticut, Bev?
Do you know the Connecticut Brazzles?
They're not Brazzles, they're Seligmans. Yeah, my mom's family were Seligmans. Are Seligmans, not were.
Well, it's about to be were. They're all dying.
No, they're not. There are lots. I have cousins that are in their 30s, Ben.
All dying.
Stop it. Stop. My mom grew up in a little town in southern Connecticut called Sherman.
I feel like Connecticut's about as big as Pflugerville.
Yeah, it's pretty tiny.
I mean, I've been.
Sherman is close to, I think the New Milford, but the closest like bigger city, I don't know if it's actually bigger, but it's where we went to the mall when we would go there, was Danbury. But I think everything's kind of close. Brookfield. Well, okay, so you were in Western Connecticut. Okay. It's beautiful there.
She was in upstate New York, is what she's saying. I had a soldier that once told me he grew up on the mean streets of Connecticut.
Well, so...
What's up, George?
Hi, George. I need to get back to Sarah because
we were supposed to do something.
We were supposed to, and then I got busy with stuff, and I forgot. So we still do need to hang out. I'm so sorry. So my mom, talking about the mean streets of Connecticut, my mom went to Southern Connecticut State, which she calls the other New Haven. Well, she maybe doesn't call it that. I call it that. The other New Haven University, because Yale is in New Haven. And apparently New Haven is kind of rough in some parts of it. Oh, you were born in Danbury. We lost our car in the parking lot of the Danbury Mall one time. In the middle of like the winter. And my cousin had refused to wear her jacket because you know how kids refuse to do that? Yeah. But we had to go to the mall. This is going to date me. Do you guys remember Caboodles?
Was it a chip?
No. It looks like a fishing tackle box, but it's for girls to put their makeup in.
Oh.
And it's all kind of like fun, bright colors.
Because Kit and Caboodles get it?
Yes. So, my cousin, I had a caboodle, and my cousin, who at the time, my cousin Jamie, who you know, because I was her older cousin who she didn't see a lot, idolized me and had to get a caboodle just like mine. So we had to go to the store in Danbury, or the mall in Danbury. And so my mom, who grew up in Connecticut, but hasn't lived there for a while and lived in small town Kentucky, when we parked the car, she's like, okay, we're at I think it was the Macy's entrance. But what we didn't realize is Macy's had like 3 different entrances. So that may not have been as entertaining as a story as for everyone else as it was for me, but it was really funny at the time. So I apologize for taking up your time.
They are watching a YouTube channel of 2 people doing Lego. I don't think time wasting is high on their list.
Okay, that's so real, George. Kids only wear winter gear in the summer now. Can I tell them about your son?
Yeah, talk to my son, who loves wearing jeans and sweatshirts in 100-degree days.
Which is fine now. It was not fine when he was at the... I'm sorry, does Greg watch this? I don't want to say bad things about him. He knows. Okay, boys, you were all smelly kids, right?
I mean,
and girls too. Like
all
there's
teenagers are smelly.
all teenagers are smelly because they don't know they need to wear deodorant. So Greg would wear hoodies in the middle of summer and not wear deodorant and
real sweaty and
real smelling, and then tried to blame the smell on me.
Maybe it's your girlfriend.
Can I tell that story? Have you ever told that story on here?
I've been doing this for 6 years. I'm sure that story has come up.
I just got like a burst of energy. I'll stop talking now.
It's the tea.
It is. One time, I am going to tell the story. One time, it was early on, like within the first year that Ben and I were dating. Or maybe not. Maybe we've been dating for a little over a year. But, so we were at a band competition, I think. And Rowan was in high school, but Greg was not yet. And I think Greg was still in middle school. And we get in the car, and Greg, bless his poor little heart, just smelled so bad. Because, again, teenager. And it was like early fall. So, early fall in Texas.
Right.
So, bless his poor little heart. Yeah, he didn't smell very good. And Ben's like, dude, you really need to like take a shower or put some deodorant on or something because you really smell. And Greg kind of under his breath was like, maybe it's your girlfriend. And Ben, I could see it in Ben's face. He was about to get really mad, but I cracked up because I thought it was hilarious. And now it's one of our favorite stories to tell about Greg. That and, what was the other one? Playing off his insecurities.
Please do not point out my insecurities.
Yeah.
Or
he's a smart kid.
Well, at that point, he was parroting his mom a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like his mom was teaching him some like good lessons.
Mm-hmm.
But God.
Well, I didn't mean to say that what she said to him wasn't good. It's just that I don't know that he
just didn't understand it. Yeah, he was parroting it in the way that like
just repeating it.
Yeah, but not quite really understanding what it was.
Hence the phrase parrot.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not parroting, parrot.
I thought you said I think I'm still half asleep.
But you just got a burst of energy.
I did, and then it went away. So fast. So fast, Ben. No, this is what happens when I don't sleep well, is I get like the like kind of delirious like energy. So, if I was going to design my own build as a newbie, what would a like good easy build be?
I would build a lot more sets
Okay.
to start. And just get used to the pieces and know what pieces are available. That way you're not struggling with a concept or an idea that you just don't know that there's a piece that could fit the need.
Yeah, and I saw somebody mention, I forget, I'm getting all, now that I've been to Brick Rodeo and follow all the like Lego people, and probably have talked about it, my phone hears me. I'm getting like a lot of like recommendations for like builders. And I feel like I saw someone say that one thing to do is to take a set and then kind of like change little things about it.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Was it you?
I say that all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a random.
It could be, but
no, you're probably right.
The best way I say, and this is everybody's different, but I've always said, you learn by doing with Lego. Build more sets, and then change the color of the sets. Change what the set does. Like you can get a parrot or a butterfly set, and then build a monster out of it, or build a car out of it. So limited number of pieces, build something else out of it. Like when you're done with this, take it apart, build something else out of it. So you're not, because the problem I have now is I know I have a lot of pieces to work with. So I'm kind of like, I'll just make it exactly how I want. But if I don't have all the pieces, you're forced to be creative.
Yeah. Well, and when I was making my turtle and my rainbow, I got very overwhelmed by the amount of bricks that we have in our house. I don't know if Ben's ever done a tour, but I'm sure their houses look the same. But make a quick and easy brick built ball. So just like a circular...
A sphere.
A sphere?
Like this.
Oh.
These are called Lowell spheres because one of the first people who did it was named Lowell. But they are snot brick.
Sorry.
This one's a little different because I got round tiles on it, or curved slopes.
Sometimes when you say snot bricks, I think you're punking me.
I'm not. Snot and burp.
Like you're trying to like get me to say it, like, you know.
So like this is all snot bricks, but you basically make a framework, and then it attaches on 4 sides like that. So
okay.
That's a Lowell sphere.
Okay.
So you can do that. There's instructions for those online. Yeah, if you want to learn by doing it in software first, you can do that, or you can just go grab pieces and make something. However you feel like you want to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody approaches it differently.
It's just when I was trying, because I was taking a break from studying. I was taking a study break, and I'm like, I'm going to make a sea turtle. But then I like got to it, and I'm like, I didn't know how to do it without putting it on the plate, because I couldn't think about how to get everything to stick together. Like I'm not like you have to kind of like layer stuff, I assume, and I don't quite know how to do that.
Build more sets and you'll learn. There's people who've been doing it for years who are engineers or toy designers who work for Lego, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And every time you build a set, you gain a little bit of knowledge of like, oh, that's a neat, like even I'm still like, that's a great build technique. I love how they did that. I'm going to incorporate that into the next model I build. Yeah. It's kind of like being a writer and being influenced by other writers because
hey,
Justin, what's up?
Hi. We were just talking about you. All good.
All good.
All good stuff.
Happy Sunday to you too.
Happy Sunday. See, so this is the argument I'm going to give you is why I don't think this is just going to be like a phase like things are, is that this is such a big part of your life that it's always going to be a part of my life.
That's true.
So I think that it's going to make it a little more difficult.
This room isn't going away.
Yeah, it's going to make it more difficult to like, it's easier for me not to acknowledge the ukulele I have in the trombone. Yeah. So yeah, it's easier to ignore that.
Ron and I are making a boat, found good bricks, and then how to figure out
pieces would connect. Yeah. Truth. I try to structure my reviews around what I learned from the set. Yeah. And I'm trying to that when I'm doing that. Like I actually am like being a little more mindful when I'm putting the sets together now, because usually I'm just kind of like blindly doing it, which is probably why I make so many mistakes. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for the advice, guys.
Another thing you could do is I like to call just changing the colors up. Build a set and then go, you know what? I don't like the lavender and brown looking.
Yeah.
I'm going to change it up to be blue and brown or yellow and lavender or something like that.
Yeah.
And then go through and say, okay, well, what pieces do I need to replace for that?
This is looking so interesting. I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like I missed a step.
Is the Black Dahlia set? There's a Wednesday set like this too. But I think those are the only 2 sets.
Yeah, so is this a new release or has this been out for a while?
This was last year.
This was last year.
Or earlier this year.
Yeah, I haven't watched Wednesday. I can't say I'm not a Wednesday fan. I'm sure if I watched it, I would love it. But I saw the sets and I loved the sets.
Yeah, the Black Rose set thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, so... Okay, so this is where I'm always like... Both last September. Okay, Beth, I'd love for you to join me on with it. Yes, I would love... I see the prompts, and And I've thought about doing it, but I didn't have confidence in my abilities. But I guess if I'm just doing it for me, it doesn't matter.
Just doing it for you. You don't have
yeah,
to
and
post
for
it
practice.
Anywhere. Just do it to.
Did I miss something? See, this is why I feel like I have no confidence in my abilities. Is even when I have instructions, sometimes I'm like, wait, something's missing here. Is it okay? So here's a question for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready for this? I have confidence in your abilities. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, you can do hard things later.
I know, I was trying to do a heart and I dropped a piece. So question for you and for everybody. Do you think it's easier to build on your own or to follow the directions from the sets?
Oh, it's much easier to follow the directions. What are you growling at?
Each other?
Hey, shush. You're walking around growling and you set your sister off.
My goal is to help people build confidence and grow in their skills. That's awesome.
Shush.
Ben, what are you building? He's asking.
I'm not building anything. I'm tearing old sets apart. I figure there's not enough space to do 2 builds. So I'm just taking apart, like, noodle shops going away, a bunch of old space sets that I had.
Let's see what I did.
Soccer stadium's going away. The little Vespa's going away. All becoming parts. Going back into the part bins. Been meaning to do this for a while. Because apparently I have to make room for a second builder in this house. So I'm trying to clear up some room. But I am working on this guy. I did this last
Oh, I think I got a wrong color here.
Thursday. So working on Soundwave, and you can hear him. He has a little sound cube inside of him. So it's pretty cool. So I think this Thursday I'll probably finish him.
I was just about to do that. I was just about to say that. Okay, I think I may have figured out what I did wrong here, but I'm not 100%.
But you also don't learn, there's no real good way to learn how to build something. You just have to do it. You have to learn, and like Bev said, trial by making mistakes. You know, just get into it.
I enjoy making my vision come alive. Yeah, I will say that was the thing with the sea turtle. Even though it was kind of a very simple thing, and I got frustrated and I redid it a few times, it did look like I was expecting it to look like. I did go online and look at some Lego builds of sea turtles to kind of get an idea. I was looking for, because again, Ben has so many freaking bricks here, I got overwhelmed. So I was actually looking for some of the sloped pieces. Did I use that term correctly? Philip's here and says hi, and we're making breakfast shortly. Hi, Philip! We need to hang out sometime, guys. Wicked is going to be coming out soon, just saying. Soon, I guess November's not really soon. But yeah, I think if I knew where all the pieces were, I could have maybe done a little better with.
Well, you could ask, or you could just open
well,
every
you weren't
drawer.
Here.
Oh.
You weren't here.
You can still just go open all the drawers and look for stuff.
But I didn't know, because there's stuff that were tied up in bags, and I didn't know if that was for.
Anything against this wall is free reign. These are all loose parts.
But there was stuff in bags on.
Oh, okay. The top bags here.
Yeah.
Those big bags of green
Yeah,
slopes.
that's for.
Yeah, that's for.
Because see, that's what I almost used. Which I guess if I did, I could have just taken it apart.
I also have a ton of those in another location.
Yeah.
I just have those because I got those off of. Honestly, you can use as many of those as you want, because whenever I get the Q2 Stadium finished, I'm going to have them order parts. I'm not going to buy any.
Yeah. Well, because they would kind of be perfect for a turtle.
Use it. I'll show you the other pieces I think you'd like for that too.
Yeah. So this is the thing too that I think is going to be interesting. Is figuring out like what my niche is, like what my thing is. Because like when I was looking at the sets, because Ben had asked me if I wanted any sets at for the new release day or whatevs. And like when I've built before, it's just been stuff that you've bought. Like it hasn't been stuff I was necessarily like, oh, this is awesome, let me do this. It's just, and it's usually like the friend sets that I do, like the kind of cutesy stuff. So this and the dogs are the first ones that I actually picked out. So it's also figuring out like what types of things I want to build, like not only what types of sets, but if I do, let's say that things align and I do start actually like, you know, building stuff on my own. Like, cause you have your stuff, like you like buildings and space stuff, right?
Yes. In terms of sets?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I like it. Anymore, it's anything that the Icons line comes out with, because that's usually throwback nostalgia stuff. Or cool buildings or something like that. Or like NASA stuff. You're right about the space stuff.
Yeah.
Star Wars space, botanicals. I love getting the flower things. This recent purchase, probably gonna be it till the end of the year or two.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, God. I just had a terrible thought.
Did you say thank goodness?
Well, no, because I just had a terrible thought. If we both are in this hobby, we're never going to have any money.
Yep.
Like, because who's gonna rein us in? Although, to be fair, I'm pretty, like, I hope I've never been like, no, you can't buy that. Well,
and also, building a set for you might take a different amount of time than me, so you may not go through it really fast.
That's true. Oh no, it fell like right on my shirt. What fell off here? Okay. But I think my interest, I'm trying to think of what my interest would be. I support trying any types of builds and changing it up. I love getting experience a variety of things. I think the reason that like I like kind of like more of like the Friends type sets is they feel like easier to me. I don't know if they actually are.
Do you want me to get you some 4+ sets?
Well, yes, I'm gonna. No, I need like or they're like 12 up, so I need to move up.
Normal sets are 12.
Yeah, but that's what I'm kind of anxious about, and I think that's why I've been putting off building the Emerald City, because I feel like that's a little more like detailed.
It's no better or worse than this.
Is it not?
No.
Okay.
It's not that complicated.
My prized possession is the Frank Lloyd Wright Falling Water. Oh wow.
That one is pretty complicated because it makes you build these chunks of stuff that just sit. They don't attach. So that if you ever move it and you accidentally turn it upside down, half the building falls out. So it's designed
it's pretty impressive then.
Yeah, it's designed just to kind of sit there because there's like chunks that you kind of have to put down and slide over and other chunks that you build to kind of hold everything else in place. And it's really weird, but it looks cool. And for how small it is, it's a very good likeness.
So Justin, question: if I do the prompts and I get a little help from my local Lego expert, is that cheating? How come you don't do his prompts?
I don't know.
Is it because you're a bad friend?
I'm also not on Instagram.
Oh, that's right.
I don't see him.
That's right. See what happens when you're not on Instagram?
I see when he posts it later on YouTube or TikTok. I don't think it's cheating either. You do it. You can get help, ask questions, do it by yourself, whatever you want to do.
Not cheating at all. Yeah, it's not like I'm competing on Lego Masters or anything. Right. So some of the top layers may be in a different order. Oh, with the
falling water. God, I am dying of thirst.
You should be drinking water. I need to be drinking water and not just tea. Yeah, so Ben has been using me for all of his Instagram and Facebook correspondences.
Like, hey, get in touch with all our friends and set a party up for me.
Yeah, make this event. It's all about to learn to have fun. Yeah, and I really do want, because I do think that I'm going to need, so I have been, for the past 2.5, 3 years of my life, so if anybody doesn't know, I am a licensed master social worker, and I am a therapist, and I am an associate level therapist, which means I work under somebody else's license. I'm not fully licensed yet. So for the past 2.5, 3 years-ish, I've been working on getting all my clinical hours in, all my supervision in, all that fun stuff. And that has been my life for the past 2.5 years, is making sure that I'm getting all this done. It's like getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning every Wednesday and going to supervision. So like, yeah, it's been like a long road. And I realized, actually, funny enough, I realized at Brick Rodeo that I had already hit my 100 hours. And I feel like this was supposed to go somewhere, and oh well, I'll figure it out. Anyways, I had hit my 100 hours for supervision, which means I've more than hit my 3,000 hours that I needed. So I'm going to be I'm studying to take my LCSW exam in October. So that's going to be taking the focus, like that's going to be my big focus. And then once I'm fully licensed, like that's like kind of the culmination of like my career at that point. Like I probably, unless I get my supervisor's license, that's going to be like
the top.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that, but then it's like I feel like I'm gonna need, that's taken up so much of my time. That's why I don't have hobbies, is that I've put all of my like energy into my work, which I'm okay with, like I'm proud of. But I think once I hit this milestone, it's gonna be good to have some hobbies. And I think that this is gonna be a fun one because it's something I can share with Ben, and also it is very therapeutic. So yeah, that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. Beth could share for Ben as well, if you like. I've considered running on multiple platforms, but it's too much to manage.
Nobody wants to be on Blue Sky anyway.
I think I have a Blue Sky account. I just don't use.
I think everybody has a Blue Sky account.
I think we all like kind of like Rage started a Blue Sky account, and then.
Well, you had to have at first. You had to get invited, and I think I got an invite from SJ. Mm-hmm. But then they made it public and everybody joined.
Kind of like how, remember when Facebook was just for people in college?
No. By the time I got to it, it was already kind of public.
Yeah, I was really upset because it was the year after. I graduated from college. I was really upset because I couldn't have one. Am I missing a piece? Okay, that's this piece.
I did. I invited Justin.
That's very sweet of you. Okay, that's this piece. And I'm really wondering where this was supposed to go, because it looks like I put this together, but then I didn't stick it where it was supposed to be stuck.
Can I see?
Maybe I did an extra one.
Go back a page. Oh yeah, it looks like you may have done
like an extra. Oh, I know what it was. I used the wrong color, so I had to take that off. That's what it was. I remember we had a petition to get access at our college. Tried to start Facebook at my undergrad during my last semester. Or they started Facebook at my undergrad during my last. Yeah, it was. I was really upset about it because all my friends had it, and this boy that I liked had it. And, you know, I was 22 at the time, or 23, and that's how I communicated with people.
23, that was 2004 for you?
Yep.
That's when Greg was born.
Yeah, I know, I'm old. Thanks. But you know what, Ben?
No, that means I'm old.
No matter how old I get, you'll always be older.
Yep.
Oh, this is always... Okay, is this... Did I do this right? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Hey, man, I'm going to start doing my own thing.
Well, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, and again, this is why I worry about making my own stuff, because sometimes I look at these directions and I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, my brain just does not work that way. I think I would almost do better if it was written instructions.
That's so weird. We
know.
go on trips, or we go to a new place here in Austin, and she maps it.
Mm-hmm.
She'd rather have the written instructions that say turn left, turn right, go forward 5 miles. I'm like, I mean, I guess I could do that, but you would have to read it to me as it happened.
Well, we're all different types of learners. That's the thing.
Take the modified 1x2 plate with a bar and attach it to the 2x2 inverted curved slope.
If I knew what all of the pieces were.
This is how you learn.
Yeah.
You can also learn by shopping or looking at stuff on Bricklink.
Yeah.
But Lego, don't get used to that. Lego also has different names for things than we do in Bricklink. This, for instance, we call a 1x2 curved slope. It's 1 stud by 2 studs. It is a slope and it is curved.
So who is we
Lego,
in this scenario?
Everybody in the world.
Okay.
And Bricklink users.
Okay.
Lego calls this a bow. It's a 1x2 bow.
So why wouldn't you just call it what Lego calls it? Because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. A lot of their stuff doesn't make sense. And a lot of us grew up calling things what we called them because we didn't have knowledge of what Lego called them.
But everybody called them the same thing, though?
Pretty much.
That's kind of interesting.
Also, once it started becoming, it was easier. More people in more AFOLs, I feel, were buying stuff off Bricklink than they were Lego's Bricks and Pieces site. And on that database, it was created by fans of Lego.
Uh-huh.
And so the nomenclature that they built in their database was sort of built by fans of Lego and became more descriptive and less like opaque language about what the thing was. Mm-hmm. Like a tile is a tile because it doesn't have stuff on the top. It's not a plate that you can attach to. It's a smooth tile.
Oh yeah, we had that
like
long conversation.
Like a bathroom
where you were
tile.
trying to explain it to me. I'm like, I don't get it.
Lego calls them roof tiles. And it's like, but they aren't always on the roof, you know? So it's fans, it's what fans call it versus what the company that makes it calls it. Mm-hmm. And in a lot of cases they overlap. Plates are plates, bricks are bricks kind of thing. But some of the more nuanced stuff, like this is I don't know what they would call this, but it's a faceted brick. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why. It's not a wedge, but it's a faceted brick.
I missed a step. All right, incorrect. Oh, because it was 2 pieces. So I would call this,
what?
You know what would be fun is if we just went through and what I would call it. I would call this a 4-stud square.
It's probably, I mean, I occasionally will say squares.
Part of a semicircle.
Sure.
Or part of a circle.
A stud, quarter of a semicircle.
Yes. The language thing is interesting. It's fun to see how newer groups builders you aren't connected with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's really interesting. Fan language tends to win out, but knowing Lego and Bricklink,
the
words help with ordering.
Colloquial language tends to win out. I will fight the fight of less and fewer, or
yes,
nauseated versus nauseous, that kind of thing. But there is definitely the public is using this, so the language will grow to whatever the public says. There's going to be people who fight back, but in the end, whatever the majority of people use is going to be the top language piece.
And Lego and Brick. Yes, that's the thing too. Like, didn't you say they're like color? Like, is this pink, or is this like rose?
So that's light pink.
Okay.
There is no straight pink from Denmark. It's sort of a myth or a wives' tale that Denmark doesn't have a word for pink. They do. It's just the color that they call as pink, which might be more like this, is different from what we call pink, which might be more like this. So they have a lot of
that's more of like a magenta fuchsia.
So they call them magenta.
Yeah, that would be more of a magenta.
Or rose pink, or like light, bright pink. There's no straight pink color though. It's all bright pink, rose pink, magenta, lavender kind of thing. So, but then there's like
and Lego and Bricklink colors are different.
So,
Like
Lego will call something an earth blue, but we'll call it a sand blue for whatever reason. So there's whole websites that have the color conversions where you're used to calling it one thing, Lego calls it this. And the reason that's important is because if you go to order bricks and pieces from Lego, from their site, you have to kind of know what they're called and what colors they are. Otherwise, you're just typing in words and it goes, I don't know what you want from me here.
Does it talk to you?
It does in the form of web errors.
For colors, I refer to the periodic table of Lego elements, and it's so helpful for Lego. Is that real? Is there really a periodical?
Yep.
A periodic table of Lego elements?
Yep. What? Type it in here.
What? See, this is the stuff I don't. This is the thing, and this is the thing that I've learned. Like, this is a fascinating hobby. And
it's not like an official thing. Somebody actually built one.
Is it like circular Gallifreyan? Like it's a fan thing?
It's a fan thing. Like Lego didn't build this.
Oh, my contact is.
But what there's a site you can actually get this and hang it up.
Oh, neat.
And put pieces with it if you want. In some cases, like the color doesn't exist for a lot of parts, so you have to get a little tile or a flower or something like that.
It's a Lego product from a company called We Love What You Build. I have a discount code if you want one. Cool.
We love what you build.
Yep.
They have a 5-year anniversary edition.
Nice. That's awesome, dude. Like it reminds me of I have
This is what we got.
Yeah. I have a lot of coloring books that I use, and there's for my therapy and
Glow in the dark white.
Wow. And there's like always a page where it's like you can color in and be like, this is what red looks like, this is what magenta looks like, this is what lavender looks like.
I still love I saw a TikTok about this is what we see, this is what somebody with red-green colorblind will see, right?
Yeah.
And they basically take the image and do like an alpha channel. They'll remove the red in the alpha channel. And it's basically a green and yellow image. And
Sorry, I realized I'm looking over. Cool. Neat.
We will use your discounted code.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Justin.
Yes, thank you.
See, this is why we love you.
So,
I mean, not the only reason, but...
There's always people in the comments going, well, how do we know what red actually is? Like, red to you may be different from red to me. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, because science. Red is a certain wavelength of light, and we know that the cones in your eyes pick up a certain wavelength of light. So this color orange...
If you're colorblind and you've seen something...
But that's the thing.
And you've seen something that you think is red and it doesn't look like what everyone else thinks is red, who's to tell you that your perception is wrong?
You are. If you see two things that are the same color, and one of them is not.
We definitely need to use it because he gets a 10% kickback.
Oh, for sure.
Excellent. Yeah. We will do that.
If I say these two things are both red and somebody goes, no, one of those is red and one of those is brown. So whoever sees the more colors is obviously not colorblind. So now the colorblind person knows.
I'm not colorblind, but like I do think that there are colors that people observe differently even if you're not colorblind.
Scientifically, that's inaccurate. Your cones and rods respond to light frequencies all in the same way. We may see things differently in an ideological spectrum, but your cones and my cones and rods...
Is that your dad?
Yep. What's up?
Hi, Mike. Yes, he has. Look at what he's done.
It wasn't even really me. It was more Justin. to be honest.
Well, it was Lego Masters. Well, we started watching Lego Masters because Justin was on it, which I'm really surprised I never watched it in the first place because I have a major crush on
TV show.
Well, it's reality TV, and I also love Will Arnett and his weird old man crankiness. This is what I love about Will Arnett. He plays people, I heard him describe it this way, and it's so true. People who are unjustifiably confident. Like dumb, confident people. That's who he plays. Like Job is like...
There's a whole slew of comedians like that. Like they're just confidently stupid.
Yeah. Tangent. When I was in high school, I remember trying to imagine new color doesn't exist. It really messes with your brain. I don't think it's possible. Yeah. See, stuff like that.
Well, here's the thing that tricks your head. When all the lights are off and it's pitch black in the room, does everything still have a color? Well, it only really has a color when light shines on it.
But okay, here's the thing I was going to say too. What if I grew up and somebody had told me this was red? And so I can still see the color, but to me, what I learned was this was red.
But then somebody shows you something differently and says, this is pink, or this is also red. Then what do you do?
Do you just change? We're getting too philosophical. And
if you learn how to drive and they say stop signs are red, you're like, that's not red. It's, and then you have to be corrected by...
This is starting to hurt.
It's the same thing with language. It's like, we correct it down to the point where it's like, whatever people are using the most gets used the most.
Yeah.
But also, wavelengths of light.
So you're just saying that whatever the majority believes... Sorry, I'm going to stop now.
With language? I think with language, yeah.
Now I'm just being like defensive for being not defensive. My brain is
obstinate.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's a nice big tile.
Oh my god, I've asked the same thing. See, Justin knows. Woohoo, you're welcome. Yeah, it really. So Justin, it's really funny. Like we were so excited. We were so excited when we found out that you were going to be on it. Like Ben sent me a text and was like, "Do you recognize anybody on this?" And I'm like, "Well, I recognize Will Arnett." And then I saw Justin and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited." If you said, okay, yeah, like if you and I were told the sky was blue, but you thought of as blue as what you thought of as blue was different than me, we're both pointing at the same thing but seeing something different. Exactly. So I do this music therapy.
But again, I'm going back going back to blue is a wavelength of light. Blue is created in a certain wavelength of light.
Then you just have
that wavelength hits your rods or cones, that's this. We're looking at the same thing.
Then you have to expand your mind a little bit, okay? You should have done more drugs in your teenage years.
So, Dennis Miller, who was funny when he was on the White Album and then slowly went downhill, had a bit where he's like, what if the color blue is not the color blue for you, but it's the color blue for me? And he just went he's like, hey man, sit down, get off, stop smoking,
This makes me so happy. I love how you supported me this season. It made me so happy to see you every time. I did cry. I cried when you guys won the Wicked episode, or not the Wicked episode. Should have won that episode. When you guys won the wedding cake episode, I cried when you guys got kicked off. I was really upset.
Very invested.
I was very, very upset. I am very proud of. I guess we can say who won, yeah, because it's been a week now.
Yeah.
So proud that Texas was represented. What were you saying? Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. The tea's kicking in. So what I was saying about what I do in therapy. No, what I do in therapy. I do this exercise that with music, this music therapy exercise where I play an instrumental piece, something that is not too commonly known, and I'll
keep building
explain. I can't. It's hard. I'll explain why. But something that's not too commonly known, so it can't be a piece of music that everybody knows, and there might be some that people do, but and what I do, so I do this in groups, and I have everybody listen to it. Usually it's a 3-minute piece. And I have everyone, while they're listening to it, write or draw what they hear in the music. And the whole point of it, it's about communication, about how we can't assume that people view things in the same way that we do or perceive things in the same way that we do. Because when I hear, so one of the pieces that I play is Concerning Hobbits from Lord of the Rings. And people that know that song, obviously they're going to have a very specific image in their head, right? Of going into Hobbiton and, you know, all this stuff. But people who have never heard it before may have something completely different. So the whole point of it is to see how we can all be looking at the same thing or hearing the same thing, but perceive it in different ways. So that goes back to the color thing. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that is one of my favorite music therapy exercises ever.
I mean, I still say you're wrong.
I'm wrong about what? About people perceiving things differently? But yeah, so that's one of my favorite music therapy exercises. I should incorporate Lego into that somehow. Have people like build when they're listening to music and build with that might be difficult though.
I used to build a lot.
Yes, the watch parties were very fun, Beth.
Back when I was a teenager and buying my own Lego, and I would listen to Howard Jones down in the basement, setting up my little space display on the ping pong table. And so now, anytime I hear an old Howard Jones song, my brain flashes Futron sets, little black and little white with blue and black and red highlight sets. I'm like, ooh, yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, so proud of them. They did such a good job. They were, I mean, I think that there was, once you guys left, Justin, there was a point in time when I was rooting for I was like, oh, I want these people to win. No, I want these people to win. No, I kind of want them to win. But Sage and Ian were definitely like up there. Obviously, I wanted either you and John, Sage and Ian, or Joe and Anthony to win. Wanted to represent Texas. That was one thing that was so funny too about it, is that's so funny to me, is the number of like Lego Masters people that like Ben knows from going to the conventions over the years. Like, it's so funny how like small the Lego community is.
I always think that, and then I realize it's also quite, when you see a build from somebody you don't know, you're like, oh, there's still a lot of people out there I don't know who they are. When Justin and Will and I get together for lunch, the two of them talk about Lego stuff, and I'm kind of like just sitting there going, oh yeah? And who is that guy? And who is that guy? Like, I don't know who they're talking about half the time. They also go to more conventions than I do, so they run into a lot of the same people.
Yeah. Okay, did something wrong here. They do seem like, I talked to them a little bit at the convention when I went to get their card, because I got like all of the cards.
So I want to show you something real quick. This is a good example of simple motion in a build. This was from the women's soccer player set, and one of the kind of side pieces was stands where there were fans, and you could turn a crank and have them kind of look like they were jumping up and down. So this is just a simple machine. Sorry.
Oh no!
Got a turn crank here, and it's got these Technic pieces that are these leaf-shaped Technic pieces, and they will pop up on different intervals. So when you turn it, they pop up on different intervals. You put, you build your structure up here, and then you put some plates or some bricks above here that are loose fitting inside, and they will just pop up and down. So and then you put like a plate with some fans on it, and then each fan will jump up and down in a different thing. So this is a real simple machine thing that you can build. And if you haven't seen already, I might try to pull it up here. Steve Guinness, the guy who made the typewriter in Ideas, and he was a guest at Brick Rodeo. Justin's done an interview with him on his channel. He's doing another Ideas set that is a lot of these simple machines that you can learn how to make motion with Lego, and it's different types. It's an up and down motion, it's a turning motion, it's a twisting motion, it's a rocking motion, something like that. And the set he's got is where you can kind of make all these together and either link them or people can build on them. So it's really cool.
So he said, who else did you know from the seasons beforehand? You knew the Tims, right?
I knew Tim Howell because he was in Houston Brick Club. Mm-hmm. I knew Tim Hutchins because I was on he asked me to be on his YouTube channel at one point. Just like be on for an interview or something. Yeah, you knew Boone because Boone.
I
knew Boone. Well, same with Boone. Like I was on his channel once just to chat.
Yeah, but
pretty sure he doesn't know who I am.
Okay, but
I know Mo.
You know Mo. Yeah.
Or so, not Mo.
No, it was
Mel Brown.
Not Mo. Yeah.
Iceberg Bricks.
Yeah. Steve is the best. I hope his project gets to 10K.
I'll pull it up here in a second, and if people haven't voted on it, they should go vote.
What was I gonna say? So you're talking about
I knew Anthony. I didn't know Joe that well.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm gonna tell on Ben here for a second, Justin, because when I went to the first watch party, I asked Ben if he knew John because, he was from Dallas. And he's like, well, yeah, I've met him before, but he probably doesn't know who I am. Said the same thing about Anthony. Said the same thing about Anthony. Said, yeah, I've met him before, but he probably doesn't know who I am. I think he said the same thing about Ian. And then when I met John, well, you were there when I met John, and I think Philip 1 was like, yeah, that's Ben's wife. And he was like, Ben! And Ben this whole time was like, oh yeah, I don't think he would remember me. And Anthony also came right up to you and said hi. So you need to have more confidence in your memorability, Benjamin.
What is?
You're ignoring me now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because I called you out.
Yeah.
You don't like it when I call you out?
On ideas, what's his, is he still, is it Brick Architect or Brick? Oh, I know his name. Brick Consultant. Elphaba and Glinda, Dad, are from Wicked. They're from the Wicked movie. Glinda is the Good Witch of the North, and Elphaba is the Wicked Witch of the West. So Wicked is the story of how Glinda and Elphaba met, and it's based off a book that was written that was turned into a huge musical that was later last year turned into a big movie.
It's really good. You should watch it. Philip was there and saw it. Yeah, see, Philip knows. Everyone knows Ben. Okay. Everyone does know you. Are you embarrassed now because? No. Is it because you can't admit I was right about something?
No, you're right about a lot of things.
I am. It's true. I'm glad that. Okay, this lives forever on the internet, right? I want to make sure. I want that to live forever, that Ben admitted I'm right about a lot of things. It's not right, my contact. I need to, go...
There's no way to get out of here.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to go off screen because nobody wants to watch me touch my eye.
Okay. Trying to find Steve's entry. There it is. Well, give me a link. Make it move Inventor Kit. So if you haven't, go vote on this.
Also, you should put Justin's up.
Oh yeah. Also haven't done my daily, hey, have you voted for this yet?
Please vote for this, guys, because I really want to make these.
Well, we know the designer if it doesn't get picked up.
Yeah, but...
We have 17 days to get 257 votes. Let's do this.
It's gone up quite a bit from the last time I looked at it, I think. So it looks like there's some traction there.
Yeah, if you haven't tried it for
Traction. That's
either
not the
of
word
those.
I was looking for.
Traction's good.
Is traction good? Okay.
You're right about those words.
Yes, because I am right about a lot of things. Did you break something?
No, I knocked my little light remote off.
So Ben,
So Beth,
are you excited about Wicked coming out soon?
not as excited as you are.
Are you still gonna go see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has gone up a lot, Justin. I've noticed because I've been keeping track of it because you can only vote once. But
It's hard schlepping for yourself. It really.
if I could vote multiple times, I would.
If you could vote multiple times, we'd have a lot different Lego ideas because people would just vote for themselves.
Okay, finished Glinda.
Is it Glinda or is it Galinda?
Well, it's Galinda in the first part, and
I
then
know.
she changes it to Glinda because Dr. Dillamon.
Hey Dad, I was thinking about you guys the other day because I was watching a Whatnot auction. Whatnot is an auction site where they do live auctions.
I'm
it's
not
usually
finished
for
with her yet.
goods and memorabilia and stuff like that. But they were auctioning off comic books and comic toys, but also trading cards. And they had trading cards of NASCAR drivers. And for a hot second, I was like, maybe I should get a NASCAR driver for Liz or something. But I don't know who her favorite NASCAR driver is.
Is Liz into NASCAR?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I think Dad is too to some extent, but she likes NASCAR and I think she likes the Rockies. I know she likes the soccer team, the Rockets.
I like the mountains.
Yeah, she loves where she lives.
The self-promotion part of ideas and stuff. I bet that's. I wonder though. Have you noticed an increase in votes since you've been on the show? Like I feel like that
If not, what's the point?
Oh, well, to be able
I'm
to
just kidding.
go and have fun, and it's not all about winning then.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's the friends we meet along the way.
So, Justin, I
already have
told
too many
Ben.
friends.
I told Ben
What's up, Greg?
before. Hi, Greg. Before we knew that you guys had been eliminated. I had said that if you guys get eliminated before Brick Rodeo, I was going to make a Justice for Justin and John shirt. But I didn't do it. I should have done that. Or Justice for Justin and John? What was I going to say? Anyways.
So, Dad, the links that I just put in there are for a Lego website called Lego Ideas. And it is a project that they've had for a long time where fan builders like Justin or like me, I had one too. This owl right here was my Lego Ideas submission. I can't get my arm around that owl right there. Was my Lego Ideas submission from a long time ago. And I could resubmit if I wanted to and improve the PR or whatever. But anyway, it's a fan site, or it's a site where fans can submit ideas for Lego builds, right? So let's say I think I have a cool idea for some sort of nice camp house with like campers or something, or if I got a neat idea for some car that hasn't been done. You put it up there, and it has to be judged. It has to meet some criteria. For a while you couldn't put any IPs up there, so no Harry Potter or Star Wars. And I think they've they've gone lax on that a little bit. And then if it's judged okay, if it's like the submission process, if it gets submitted, then you start farming it out for votes. And you've got X amount of time to get a certain amount of votes. So you've got milestones that you have to hit. You have to hit 100 within like a month. and then you've got like 6 months to get to 1,000 or a year to get to 1,000 or something like that. If you get to 10,000 votes, it gets put into a group that goes off to be judged. And there's a group of judges that goes through each one that hits 10,000 votes in this certain time frame. So in 2024, all the 10,000, the first half of 2024, the first 10,000 get judged. And out of that, maybe 2 or 3 will get picked and turned into sets. And the fun part about having your idea turned into a set is not only does Lego build it, but then you get paid a certain percentage off of the sales of that set. And you get a number of copies of it as well. Personally, the downside of it is there's 2 things that are really kind of sticking points for it, and Justin can attest to this. It's very hard to get 10,000 votes. It's hard to get 500 votes because after you've chewed through your friends and family, now you have to worry about your PR strength and your ability to promote yourself on the internet. And a lot of places won't let you promote yourself, so you have to figure out ways to do that. You have to go to like bricks and minifig stores and maybe have a copy of it up with a QR code that says, please vote on this. You have to go to conventions with QR codes that say, please vote on this. And everybody does it, right? Everybody at convention has an idea set. So it's really hard to do. So we try to, as often as I can, once you find one, you share it as much as you can so other people can vote on it. So the 2 that I posted here, one is a person who was on Lego Masters. He designed
Shouts out to Justin.
Well, no, Steve Guinness was on too.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
So see, a lot of people were on. A lot of people from Lego
I don't know
Masters.
Steve Guinness. I know he's a Lego Masters person, but I've never met him.
Well, also shout out to Justin.
I got a warning that the first link is to Steve Guinness's idea, which is simple machines, how to make simple machines with some Technic pieces, and you can hand crank them or attach motors to them. I'm waiting for this to start buffering, so give it a second. I'm waiting for it to say your health is excellent.
Ew, you got your feet on it.
Monkey feet get it for you.
Greg said that he posted a pic on Discord and that you'll love it.
Oh, okay. The second link is for Justin, who's in the chat, who's a friend of ours.
Also from Lego Masters.
Also was on the most recent Lego Masters. He's got his own online community. He's a member of a lot of other communities, and his idea set is Holiday Buddy. So for every month, he's got a little character that you can build for that month and build or collect them all.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah.
Philip says Steve was a keynote speaker, Brick Rodeo. I bet he knows you, Ben. Don't be coy. Yeah.
I didn't set up any AV for him. I don't think I interacted with him at all.
But you also didn't think John knew you. You didn't think Tony knew you. Tony knows you well enough to make fun of you for liking Austin FC.
Oh, it's because I was wearing Austin FC jerseys the whole time.
But
I also gave him crap because he came to pick up his lug bulk or projects. It was project support. And I was giving him crap about Houston while he was there. Anyway, so that's what those are. In order to vote on Lego Ideas stuff, you have to create a Lego.com ID, which you can just create with an email.
Boy, do they send you email.
They do. They send you a lot of stuff. I think you can unsubscribe to it, but they will send you like, hey, VIP or insider points, or these days are extra points, or these sets are going on sale, so you might get a lot of those. Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Russian Lego YouTuber. Well, I hope that we don't speak too complicated for you. But I feel like I'm going to be talking fast. Anyway, that's what Lego Ideas is. It used to be a smaller program called QSO that turned into Lego Ideas.
Your stream health is excellent.
It just pops that up. Everyone, it just goes, whatever. Like, neither of us are streaming anything else. It's just this one connection. I'm playing music locally. Like, I don't understand. I'm gonna close this browser just in case. Minimize my whatever. Well, thank you for being here. I can't read Cyrillic very well, so I don't know what to call you, how you like to be identified, but thank you for visiting. Make sure to subscribe, like and subscribe. Yeah, so this was... This was my Lego ideas from a long time ago. It was a barn owl in flight, and a little stand that you could put barn owl right there. And it's on a, it's on a tree limb. So I thought it was great. You see the claws back there, and it's using Ninjago swords as wings. I really liked it. I thought it turned out well, but I didn't have really great pictures of it, and I didn't have like a whole campaign on it.
Yep, they're back on Philip's account.
Okay.
Hi, Philip and Justin again.
Hey, Philip. Yeah, I think when that happens, sometimes users will leave or drop off, so I apologize for that.
So,
Greg, I can't talk about that officially. Thank you for the picture. It's a leak. And I can't really say anything about it, but thank you for letting me know. I do have feelings about it. If it's the real one, I think it's great. I think it'll be cool.
Whoa, this is about to be intense. What's happening here?
You're clipping those under the...
Oh, okay, not as intense as I thought. So I guess it's gonna go...
R.I.P. your earphones.
What?
Wow!
Sorry, guys. Sorry. But wait, which ones? Okay, this is gonna go right here. Breakfast is ready, so we're gonna grab.
Okay, thanks for coming by.
Thanks, guys.
Good talking to you.
We need to hang out sometime. Wicked's coming out in a few months, just saying. Just throwing that out there.
Well, maybe before then. Trivia, karaoke, musingo.
Where does the fourth one go? Oh.
I'll borrow this again.
I think I'm only gonna finish Glinda in this build. Oh, I may be able to join on Thursday if you're okay with me joining on Thursday.
Yeah,
I'm not
finish mine too.
I'm not cramping your style.
No, you just
we can hang out before then. Yes, we do need to hang out before then because that's like November. I think that's coming out, so that's too long. Yep. That's too far away.
I hope I didn't lose people.
I can do that now without dropping stuff.
You got to do it, Gen Alpha.
What?
Gen
Alpha.
Alpha.
What am I doing that's different?
This is how a Gen Xer would do it.
Oh.
This is how
millennial.
And then Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Curl your index fingers and then just touch your middle fingers.
Oh. I made a diamond instead.
Like you're running?
Yeah. Whoops.
In some cultures, we're married. Like, I don't know how that works, but...
That's Missy, right?
Yes.
Missy's here.
So yeah, if you're gonna build with me more often, I may up this to 3 times a week.
Okay.
So I can do a stream, and then the two of us can do a stream.
Well, we can build stuff at the same time, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
We got 4 of these.
I was also thinking about adding more stuff to my Mars base. Maybe another platform.
Another...
I do a landing pad with some more buildings on it.
So the Mars base is your original?
Yep.
And that was that part of the collaborative?
Yep. So the same thing happened with the steampunk.
Bev's here too.
The steampunk thing was James's idea, and he came up with the idea and then kind of came up with a base kit. Mm-hmm. And it was mostly just the water area and the sidewalks, and then you build your own building on top of it. Mm-hmm. But as part of the kit, you could order a handful of like steampunk looking parts, like stuff that was gold or silver, pearl gold or silver or browns. So you could use them to make your own buildings and such. Dallas got all they applied for 3 different project support things, and they got approved for all 3. Mm-hmm. And I think they're going to open it up to the other Texas lugs if anybody wants to join. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to get parts. It's a good way to have, be collaborative with other people. Mm-hmm.
Did you get to take your chess pieces home that you made?
I forgot. Lasso has them.
Okay.
I should have him bring them to the next meeting.
That
was very cool.
That was really cool. I'm surprised. I mean, I know that you guys won like best collaborative build, and you guys did a great job, and you should have won, but they gave you some good competition there. That was a pretty impressive. Is everything okay?
Yeah, this is just a Reddit. Somebody tagged me on Reddit.
They tagged you on Reddit?
Or they responded to something on Reddit.
I don't know why I sound surprised. I don't know how Reddit works.
Anna throwaway. Oh, I wonder if that's Anna from... Alright, so... If Justin was still here, I could say this because it's pretty funny. There was a Reddit post that says, if you could snap your fingers and instantly become fluent in 5 languages, what would you pick? Mine was French, Mandarin, ASL, Danish, and Kenyan.
Yours was? Or
that was mine. That was my response. And everybody really appreciated the ASL. And somebody goes, which version of ASL? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, different countries have different ASL. I'm like, then they wouldn't be called ASL.
Yeah.
It's like, so I guess American Sign Language, because that's what ASL stands for.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, sometimes it's just obvious and you kind of hit yourself in the head. I'm like, yeah, like I'd like to go to the ATM machine, please. But then somebody said, how come Danish? And I was like, because I'm a Lego fan and I'd like to learn the language if I was ever to work there. I think that'd be fun. Mm-hmm. And somebody with the handle Anna_throwaway says, I work there. The office language is English. So while it's a plus, it's no need. There's a LAN person named Anna, who's one of our, who we kind of report things to. And
do you think that's her?
It's ANA on the LAN, not ANNA like it is here. But I'm going to respond and say, really, do you think you could get me a job?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind moving to Denmark, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, if your dad's still on. Sorry if I would take your child to...
His 52-year-old child.
Yes.
That's weird. Well, I know we're grown-ups, but we still do
You're always going to be his child.
Yep. And no, I don't think your RV would be able to make it to Denmark. At which point you say, not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. Sorry. I'm slacking. I'm focusing now.
Will and I were talking about master punchlines, called master punchlines. Mm-hmm. So was your mom, or your mom said whatever, your mom's or whatever. That'd be a good band name, such and such is a good band name. Mm-hmm. And the other one was not with that attitude, negating somebody. I'm a big fan of that was my dancer name in college.
You're always, that was my nickname in college.
Or nickname in college.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do more, that was my dance name. But I'm a big fan of tribute band. The problem with tribute band is you have to think of something. If somebody makes a statement, you have to think how that statement relates to a musical act, and then say that musical act is my tribute. That thing that you said is my whatever band name I came up with, tribute band. Mm-hmm. It's way too complicated.
So an actual tribute band, the Hayseed Dixie is
their
AC/DC tribute band.
It's an AC/DC tribute band. But that'd be a great, if somebody called you a Hayseed Dixie.
Which I don't know why they would.
Yeah.
But I realized when I was saying that it doesn't really make sense.
Dixie Hayseed. I said it the incorrect way that they're hoping people will say it.
Sometimes, okay, so this is where I struggled too. Your dad said Denmark. That's where they make Lego.
That's where the Lego people come from.
So
Billund, Denmark is the Lego headquarters. If you want to work as a designer or in most of the marketing groups or any of the corporate kind of groups, that's where you need to go.
but there are no English-speaking social work jobs there, we have found.
There's no English-speaking social work jobs there because Denmark doesn't need social workers. They take care of their citizens.
Well, actually, I want to believe that, but I really think that what it is that if you're going to be a social worker in Denmark, you need to speak the language, Danish. Yeah. I think that's what it is. That's what I would assume. But there's like every position. Like I looked, like every job in Billings is affiliated with Lego.
Yeah,
like there was even a grant writer position affiliated with like their foundation or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Here's a little trivia for you, Dad. The word Lego is a portmanteau, smashed up version of a word that in Danish is L-E-T, L-E something T, L-E-G-T, G-O-D-T, Legot, which means play well. So they smush that together and you have Lego. So that's where the word comes from. Our friend Glenn's license plate is the Danish word for play well.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's cute.
We always know when he's so. I forget what his car looks like, but I know his license plate.
Look, I made a purse. What?
That's adorable.
I did. See? Can you get good Danish in Denmark? I would hope. So, are Danishes actually Danish?
I think they're pretty American, but I don't know. It's like going to we go visit Italy, and you're just like, where's the best spaghetti? Where do I get the best spaghetti and meatballs?
So how does this go on her? Does this just go like this?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then her wand is next.
I'm seeing two huge parts that didn't get used yet.
Uh-oh. Does that mean I missed something?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I think
On her skirt?
Yep.
When you get down to the end of the set or that section of the set,
see, this is...
and there's giant, if it's not, you'll get an extra one of these, you'll get an extra one of those, maybe that, definitely that. But
yeah.
These are never extra.
Yeah, okay, I see. How did I miss that?
You're probably very excited about something, and we're talking through that part of the instruction. Happens to me every time. Ask everybody. Ask anybody. Like, I'm constantly going back going, well, missed that. Must have been too excited.
Best spaghetti, I almost put spaghetti. The best spaghetti in Italy is at that one place.
At that one place.
That one place, yeah.
You know, the place served, it was with that guy with the hair. He was there. Took our order.
Okay, so does this go like this? Yes. So take these off. I thought her dress looked a little weird, but I didn't want to judge.
And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. American hero. G.I. Joe's there.
Yikes. Okay, this looks a little better now.
So what are you doing after this?
I'm going to get my nails done.
Nails did?
My nails did, because my hands and my feet look atrocious. Summer is almost over, and I have not had a pedicure yet. Because we have been going to Lego conventions and fixing our dogs.
Doing a lot of things that don't require people to see your feet, so what does it matter?
Well, because I see them then.
That's the trick.
Okay, so now she's got her purse back, and now we're going to make her wand. Okay.
So.
Ah! That was a really weird
Oh, you know what
scream.
happens if she falls over and breaks?
I have to make her again?
You gotta rebuild it.
But isn't that frustrating?
Yeah, but what would you rather be doing in life other than building Lego sets? I know this is new to you, but almost nothing. Like if somebody says you can do this thing or build Lego, I'd be like, well, definitely going to build Lego.
Definitely going to build Lego. That's the thing.
Yep. Or sort or categorize or design or...
I feel like these are all parts that if I didn't like use, you would be very interested in because they are like very unique parts, I feel like.
Maybe. I don't use a lot of pink and lavender. It's a rare thing if I do.
Why not?
There's not a lot of Star Wars ships that are pink. And none of the Horizon Zero Dawn animals are pink. Like if I did a build challenge for our group, or Justin's build challenges for...
Are these pieces that would be left over? I don't even remember there being that color.
This one probably not. Yeah, I don't know why that's left over.
Again, that's not one that I think even... Oh, it was used in the feet to help put the feet together.
You only used one, though?
No, I used two.
And there were three?
Guess so.
Okay. I guess that is. Normally, not that one. That's weird.
All right. I think we got Glinda done.
So what's everybody else doing for the rest of the day? Some people I know are building a little bit, working on their models and stuff.
I think that's all. Do you think I can finish Elphaba in 10 minutes?
Oh, took you an hour and 50 minutes to do Glinda. Yeah. Yay. Are you so proud?
I am. I kind of want to take her to work with me, but she'll fall apart.
Really? That seems pretty stable.
You broke her purse.
I didn't break her purse. It's not attached to anything. Those are her hands on backwards.
Sorting party at George's house.
Why is her hand on backwards?
I probably put it on backwards. Uh-oh. Did she... Is she double jointed?
Trying to.
What'd I do? Ah! She's falling apart! You dropped her purse again. That's a very important part of
I know it is.
the build, Ben. Bev says grandkids are visiting. That is cool. George is having a sorting party at his house. How come you never have sorting parties here?
Because up until about 2 weeks ago, somebody didn't care about Lego all that much, and I didn't want to impose.
She's pretty. Let me look at that picture that I took to see if she looks all...
I think that's when I noticed it, because I looked at the picture, I'm like, what's wrong with her hand?
Oh, yeah. Ben, what are you doing this afternoon?
I'm going to take a pause here and maybe go play some Death Stranding 2, and then run a load of laundry, get something to eat, or I'll just wait. How long do you think your nails are going to be done?
A couple hours, maybe.
You want to get some lunch first on the way home?
Sure. I mean, it might be like 2 o'clock.
That's fine. But yeah, just fart around the house. I may sort a little bit.
You can come up with ideas for my sea turtle.
No, you're going to come up with ideas for your sea turtle. It's your sea turtle.
I don't know where to start.
Well, start by saying you wanted it a little more rounded. I can show you where some of the parts are, but I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to build for you. That's up to you. That's
Okay.
part of your journey now.
Part of my journey.
Yep. So if you want to do Thursday as well,
I think I have available. It depends on if I have to like reschedule.
You want to not do that?
But yeah. I just don't. I feel so comfortable here.
Well, don't be over here farting and
Just start burping and
taking your pants off or something.
No.
Because I do want to finish Soundwave, so I may do that at a different time.
Yeah, well, you can do Soundwave while I'm doing Glinda or Elphaba.
Yeah.
Are you worried all the focus is going to be on Elphaba? Is that what your concern is?
It should be on Glinda because she's popular.
What's gonna be? Not gonna say it.
No. Popular.
I don't know what else to do now. I feel lost and scared and cold.
Lost and scared and cold.
Yeah. Do you need these parts for anything?
Just shove them over there with the other extra parts.
Shove them over there.
All right. Well, we'll cut it early since Beth was done.
Oh, don't leave early because of me.
Well, all I'm doing is taking stuff apart. I can do that at any time.
Okay.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us and being chatty. It was good talking to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I hope you don't get the Sunday scaries too bad tonight. But we'll be back. I'll either be back during the week. I don't want to do on Tuesday because that's usually Johnny's stream time.
I don't have to join you on Thursday.
No, or we'll be back on Thursday and she can build Elphaba.
Yep.
And whatever else is going on. So you guys have a good rest of your day and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.